Live from 6 News, the station on your side. This is The 7.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list, your weekend weather. If you were to just go by what you saw out the window today, well, you may be in for a bit of a disappointment. Hopefully you had the chance to enjoy some of today's sunshine. We certainly did, if only for a moment, stepping outside our studio around 2 o'clock this afternoon. We found sunshine beaming down, temperatures in the 50s, but yes, also some leftovers of snow that managed to stick around on our front lawn for about a full week now. But oh, how brief the sun and milder temps last, right? And the change that is in store. We do want to get you up to date with more on what you're going to encounter in the next few days. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers with more on our forecast. Ken.
About 55 degrees today. That's nice. Yeah, 48's the average high. We were well above that. We're closer to that now in the 7 o'clock hour at 47. It's 49 in Oak Ridge and 42 in Wartburg. Cloud cover is coming in from the west as we speak, getting thicker, but rain chances are still to our west. So we're dry through the evening, but overnight rain is looking likely across the area. And then that Arctic air is going to be plunging in for the second half of the weekend. Lows tonight stay a little milder, or let's say less cold than what it has been. No teens and 20s. We're more like mid to upper 30s, again, because of that cloud cover, light southerly wind, but also some rain chances returning overnight. We'll see rain tomorrow as well, especially the first half of the day. I think late afternoon, there'll still be some showers, but the coverage will be decreasing. That's why I think we're close to 50 again for tomorrow as well. So 3 days in a row where we could actually be at or above average for this time of year, but that's not going to last. The cold air dips in from about sunset Sunday all the way through midday on Thursday. I'm expecting below freezing temperatures, basically meaning single digits and teens in the morning. Highs on Monday may not get out of the teens for some outlying areas across the plateau, and we're talking 20s and 30s by later in the week. So we've got 3 days coming up of extremely cold temperatures. But as I mentioned, with the rain moving out Saturday, it could end to some light snow Sunday, Bo. I'll talk about that, and if it gets a little warmer later next week, that's coming up in a minute.
Take what we can get. All right, Ken, thank you. Our next big story comes with a big confession, at least according to investigators who say a woman confessed to hitting a 78-year-old man who was later found dead. This happened in Sweetwater. The man, who has not been identified, was found at his home on Cedar Valley Road. Investigators began questioning people, and after giving inconsistent answers, were told Diana Turland confessed to hitting the man and then dragging him outside. Turland is charged with felony murder and aggravated abuse of an elder. Knox County's ambulance provider getting help, aiming to ease the burden on a hardworking part of our healthcare system. The hope that emergency response times would improve as Knox County Rescue joins forces now with American Medical Response. While AMR ambulances will still need to respond to every call and the time requirements in AMR's contract remain in place, the assistance from Knox County Rescue could allow them to be better prepared by letting rescue staffers determine the severity of a call. One area for potential improvement, priority 2 calls, urgent but not life-threatening. We're talking things like a fall, for example. Those now make up 25% of emergency calls in Knox County.
So this is really about patient care. It won't affect contract compliance. But what it will affect is getting these priority 2 patients, someone on the scene faster.
So that is the main thing here at Knox County Rescue, is us getting there sooner and making the decision whether they actually need a ambulance or not, or whether they need a nurse navigator, or if we can cancel the ambulance, then that ambulance can go on to a higher priority call that really needs somebody else's help.
And while they don't have an ambulance themselves, the Knox County Rescue Chief says they will have all necessary equipment to respond to a call, including paramedics. Starting Monday, they will be piloting this partnership, and in 90 days, they will assess and weigh the financial impact it could have on the rescue squad. Former Sevier County Utility District President and his father have now been indicted following a misconduct investigation. You know, we told you Matt Ballard admitted to personal use of district resources at his home back in 2023. Investigators determined he took at least $181,000 from the Sevier County Utility District by overbilling the district, giving the kickback to himself or his father. State also says Ballard got utility district employees to work on his or his father's personal properties, and this included home maintenance, gravel work, in-ground pool installation, and other projects. Ballard was fired last year. He is now charged with 1 count of bribery of a public servant and 1 count of official misconduct. Next on our list for you, the next step and perhaps the biggest issue to come in front of the Tennessee General Assembly this year. It's official. Today, Governor Bill Lee formally called for a special session later this month. Among other things, this special session is for the governor's latest school voucher push, dubbed the Educational Freedom Act, expanding statewide what has been a program limited to some communities, letting Tennessee families use state tax dollars to pay for private school tuition. It's a big decision with big dollars at stake and big arguments on both sides. And tonight we're hearing from one of the East Tennessee School District leaders who is pushing back against this proposal. Clinton City Schools Director Kelly Johnson disputes the idea that what Tennessee is seeing amounts to a clash between private schools and public schools. Johnson says, well, the districts respect the right of parents to make the choice that's best for their child. This year, lawmakers have been offering up guarantees state funding for school districts will not drop as students move to private schools. Now, the governor believes school choice encourages public schools to improve and boost student achievement through competition while not harming their operation or funding. Johnson, though, is not convinced that this will work long term.
In public education, we serve all students. Any student that walks through the door, we are going to take you where you are, and we're going to craft an individual plan for you and serve you where you are and to meet your needs. And so taxpayer money should be used to serve all of our children. I personally do not want my taxpayer money going to a set of students, but we're leaving our most vulnerable behind. There is no choice for students with disabilities. There is no further choice for students in poverty. And to me, that is criminal.
We reached out, by the way, to Governor Lee's office today, and the governor tells 6 News that more than 80% of Tennessee children live in a county with at least one eligible brick-and-mortar private school. Governor adds every county in Tennessee is served by either a physical or a virtual private school that is eligible for voucher scholarships. Governor also says school choice also helps public school students achieve better long-term educational outcomes. You know, we've seen big debate in recent years when it comes to setting the rules for community growth. And tonight, one of your state lawmakers is backing a bill that would require local government bodies to approve development plans without public comment. State Senator Richard Briggs uses the Advanced Knox plan as an example for where this could come into play. Advanced Knox outlines where in the county development is appropriate based on factors like schools and traffic. The Knoxville Republican says if a proposal meets those guidelines, there's no need for additional public comment, as comments were heard during the Advanced Knox creation process. The notion of the public having less say at the final stage of approval worries the Tennessee Coalition for Open Government. But Briggs counters that the rapid growth we're seeing in Tennessee calls for a planning process that can keep up.
The purpose of this is to take a lot of the politics out of land use, whether it's the developers trying to put so many units per acre, or whether it's a neighborhood group trying to stop a development, but to take the politics out of it.
Sometimes what I've seen happen is people will hear about something at the planning commission, but maybe not everybody knows the details about what's going on until it's already through the process. So if you eliminate that last chance to give public comment, what you're doing is eliminating the chance for people to address their elected officials. The planning commission, they're not elected. The zoning people, they're not elected.
If the bill passes, it will go into effect on July 1st.